What is going on, guys? Today we got another X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you against Derpki again. Today we're gonna have an UBERS battle. I'm so used to saying OU or RU, but anyways, today we're gonna have an UBERS battle. And if you guys don't notice me, I don't have any UBERS. I don't use any UBERS, so this is the best team I could come up with against Derpki's Uber team. So I do have that Mega Mawile, which is Uber, but everything else is OU. Mega Mawile is actually OU back, before we had this match, but now it's Uber, but it doesn't really matter. She's gonna use her Arceus. It's a normal type Arceus, so she needs to get the fuck out of here, and she doesn't want to switch, get hit by any attacks, and I knew that, so I just go straight up for the knockoff. But thanks to Luiga's multi-scale, this knockoff literally did nothing, but at least I got rid of his Lumberry, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to switch out because I don't want to get arrow blasted. I'm gonna go straight into my special defense maul, my Chansey, and it's hilarious how Chansey is now OU instead of borderline. It basically like spot places with Blissey. So she knows she can't do anything to me, but at least she did get all of her HP back. So she's gonna switch back into her Arceus. So I already know that this Arceus is of course the physical Arceus. So I could have went for a toxic, but I didn't want her to switch out into predicting anything like that. So I'm gonna go straight for Seismic Toss, but it does a little bit to the Arceus. Gonna go straight for my Conkeldurr again because, well, it's the only thing that can really kind of harm and scare this Arceus. She's gonna go straight for the extreme speed. So this is, mind you, this is a +2 stab extreme speed, but I live it with like 2 HP, and I go straight for the Drain Punch. And this Arceus lives with like 3 HP, so we're standing neck to neck with 2 HP and 3 HP. But of course, I get more HP back. I knew the extreme speed was coming, but honestly, I had nothing that I wanted to switch in. So yeah, I had to let Conkeldurr die, unfortunately, so it's a big bummer because she still has that Darkrai chill in the back. So now I'm gonna have to send out my Landorus because I know I can at least take 1 extreme speed, even after, especially after she gets dropped by -1. She goes for extreme speed again, but like I said, I do take it, and I go for a U-turn in case she wants to switch out, and luckily she doesn't, so I am able to kill this Arceus. So it was a revenge kill, but not a very clean revenge kill since that extreme speed did way too much. So now I'm gonna have to go switch back out, and I'm gonna go straight into my Mawile because I felt like, well, he didn't really have anything. He does have that Dialga, so I'm kind of fearing this Dialga might have like Earth Power or even Fire Blast. I don't even know if they can learn it because honestly, I know nothing about UBERS. If you ask me about UBERS, I can't tell you anything. But if you ask me about like any tier like OU, RU, Borderline, UU, NU, PU, Little Cup, I'll name you like all their abilities, all their names, all their movesets. But yeah, so I switched into my Manaphy expecting a Fire Blast, but she just went straight for the Flash Cannon. So it was a good switch there. Gonna send out the Kyogre, which is really awesome because now that she sends out the Drizzle, so basically I'm free to use Rest since I do have a hydration ability on my Manaphy. So I'm gonna go straight for the Tail Glow. But mind you that I do not have the energy buff since I am running the Rest. So yeah, I didn't want to get thundered, so I did have to switch out, and I'm gonna switch back into my Landorus to eat up this thunder. And turns out that she does go for thunder. So yeah, it's a pretty decent switch there. But I'm gonna be forced to go for the U-turn because, like I said, I don't want to get hit by any water attacks. She's gonna switch out. Surprisingly, so if I knew that she was gonna switch out, I would have just went for. Oh, you know what? I did go for Stealth Rock, so that's really hilarious. Anyways, yeah, I used Stealth Rocks, and I'm glad she did switch out. So at least my Landorus lives another day. I know this Shaymin will outspeed me, so I don't even want to bother using U-turn. So I'm gonna have to switch out, and I'm gonna bring in my special defense wall, my Chansey, once again to eat up basically anything. She goes for an Air Slash, so I'm so glad she doesn't go for like Leech Seed. Man, I don't even know if Shaymin can learn Leech Seed. I know nothing. I know no moves about it. If you ask me, I can't name you anything. I can't name it on the top of my head. I have to like search on Smogon to see their movesets. So yeah, she just sends out her Dialga, surprisingly. So I'm pretty. So it predicts my Toxic. So pretty cool there. I thought I would just stay in to see what kind of move she has. And it turns out she has the Aura Sphere. But I am Chansey, so I take it pretty well. So yeah, that absolutely did nothing. I'm going straight for the Seismic Toss. And even though this Aura Sphere will do more than my Seismic Toss, I know I can still kind of stall out because I do have that Soft Boiled. And this Aura Sphere doesn't even do half of my HP, so I am able to kind of stall it out with a Soft Boiled. So yeah, we're basically in a tight little Stallfist. So But I don't want to, you know, waste all my soft boil just yet, so I'm gonna switch back into Latios, expecting the Aura Sphere. And I'm so glad she went for the Aura Sphere and not a dragon move, so my Latios does not die. It eats up this pretty well. She's gonna switch out because at this range, even a Draco Meteor will kill a Choice Specs Draco Meteor. And she's gonna switch in her healthy Kyogre, but this Kyogre is not going to appreciate this Choice Specs Draco Meteor. If it's a Mega Kyogre, maybe it would. If you know, a Primal Kyogre, it might eat up this Draco Meteor pretty nicely. But as you'll see, this Choice Specs Draco Meteor does way too much, and it drops my special attack down by 2 stages. But I can go for Draco Meteor once again and potentially kill this Kyogre. She could switch out, but honestly, like I mentioned, she doesn't really have anything that wants to take a Choice Specs Draco Meteor, even if I am at -2. So she did have to go let her Kyogre die, and I'm so glad this Kyogre is dead. So it's kind of pretty awesome because she did set up the rain, so I am free to switch out Manaphy whenever I want. So she goes for the Dialga, and I thought, well, this is a good opportunity for me to switch out into Manaphy. I have to switch out my Latios anyways because I'm at -4 special attack, so I want to preserve my Latios. Gonna switch into my Manaphy. Just hoping it doesn't destroy me. Go straight for the Aura Sphere, surprisingly. So he thought I was gonna switch into my Chansey, but no, I'm gonna switch out to my Manaphy. So luckily, I do take it, and of course I go for a rest. So I get my hydration, I get all my HP back, and he goes for Aura Sphere. So actually, my hydration does not activate until after my opponent attacks. So. Which is fine, whatever. I'm gonna go straight for my Tail Glow now because, well, I know I can at least take 1 more attack, so. Yeah, and plus, you know, the rain is still up, so, you know, my Surf should be able to take it. Should be able to take it down, but of course the rain stops. So I didn't keep count, and I just go straight for the rain because, well, Surf, because it's my best attack, but because it's not raining, I don't kill this Dialga, so. Instead, I get killed by Life Orb, so. Kind of a bummer there. But, you know, at least I did a big chunk to this Dialga. Now I'm going to switch into my Gnome and drop his attack, which doesn't even fucking matter. And just go for the Mega Evolution. I knew that she was going to withdraw, so that's why I didn't go for Sucker Punch. Because that Sucker Punch was just way too obvious, so I'm going to go straight for my Swords Dance. And, yeah, I'm just going to Mega Evolve. Get those 2 heads sticking out of my 1 head. And go straight for Swords Dance. And I'm kind of fearing that this thing might have Earth Power or whatnot, but you know, I'm gonna go straight for the Sucker Punch. So I'm kind of glad this Shaymin doesn't even have any non-damaging moves. So yeah, she thought I was gonna over-predict, but no, sir. She's gonna send out her Dialga now, and I knew this Dialga was choiced. I just knew it because judging from the way that, you know, it kept using Aura Sphere, it was choice, so I'm pretty sure this Dialga only has damaging moves, so I'm free to use Sucker Punch and finish the lights out of this Dialga. At this point, Derpki knows that I'm just gonna keep spamming Sucker Punches, so she's gonna send out her Luiga, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna use Roost or Calm Mind and all that bullshit, right? So I'm not gonna use Sucker Punch, but I over-predicted that, and she knew I was gonna over-predict it and just go straight for the Earth Power, and gets a nice lucky crit too, so. But it doesn't quite kill me, at least, so I'm able to at least kill this Luiga. But had I known that she was going to go for Earth Power, I'd just go for straight for Sucker Punch. That would easily take out this Luiga because, well, he is weak to Dark. Now I'm in a huge pickle. Here comes the Darkrai. I have nothing for it. I just have to hope that this Dark Boy misses, but of course it doesn't, so. She does land it, and I am stuck asleep now, so sometimes I wish I was giving my Mawile substitute, you know, that would have kind of helped me a little bit. Gonna get that bad dreams, and I have to switch out because, well, I don't want to get killed, or I don't even want her to start setting up, so gonna have to switch out into Landorus. I don't know why exactly, I just have to switch out to anything, and because I thought, well, Landorus can pretty much fodder off, but she does not go for any attack, she goes straight for a Nasty Paw, so things are looking really ugly here. I have nothing on my team that can outspeed this Darkrai, nothing at all, and my Conkeldurr died, so I can't use Mach Punch on it and kill it anymore. So he's gonna go straight for the Dark Pulse and kill me. So nothing can really harm this Darkrai anymore. My best bet is my Chansey. My Chansey does have massive special defense, so even a +2 Dark Pulse will not kill me, so that's what I'm hoping for. And so it doesn't really do half, so I'm able to just use Soft Boil and, you know, stall him out. But I flinch. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, I can live at least one more. So she goes for another Dark Pulse. I'm like, okay, good, I live it. I'm gonna use my Soft Boil, but I flinch again. I flinch twice in a row. How unlucky is that? I was going to stall out this Darkrai, but unfortunately she flinches me twice. So now she's at half HP, so I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna keep sending all my Pokemon so that she can lower her HP with Life Orb. So that way I can send out my Mawile and hopefully wake up in one turn and kill it with Sucker Punch. So that's exactly what I do. So I'm just gonna send out all my Pokemon, and yeah, I send out my entire arsenal, and this is my last Pokemon, my Mawile, and I do wake up and I go for a Sucker Punch, and do I kill it? And I kill it. I barely kill it. Oh my goodness, I was so glad because Sucker Punch is resisted by Darkrai. Darkrai doesn't have the best defenses, but I'm so glad I woke up in that turn. So that was huge clutch. That was my last Pokemon, and that was her last Pokemon too. So thank you, Darkrai, for waking up, and thank you so much, Derpki, for being such a cool team. So if you guys like that clutch battle, please leave that like. Please leave that awesome like and comment and subscribe. Make sure to check my channel every single day.